I love the idea that anytime I have the memory or the reminder show up in my mind saying, oh, remember to do your practice, I always feel like that's my own spirit kind of nudging me and reminding me. So I always feel like it's such a beautiful reminder, and it really keeps me on track as well. So I'll invite you all to just find a comfortable seat, get relaxed. We're going to do a little bit of mind work here, a little bit of mind training in this next meditation. So get comfortable, close down the eyes. Take a few deep breaths. Those deep breaths help to really kind of quiet that internal critic. So breathe through the nose, direct those deep inhalations through the nose and out through the nose as well. I love these meditations that really focus on the thoughts and on the mind, because from my experience, it is our thoughts alone that we must work with. Because it is our thoughts alone that can hurt us, and it is our thoughts alone that can really set us free. We'll stay here for a few more deep breaths. And today's lesson is the idea that my salvation, my happiness, my peace of mind, my freedom, all meaning the same thing. My salvation comes from me. It's such a big, big lesson. Because if you're really honest with yourself as you sit here, you'll see the tendencies to believe that your peace of mind and happiness, your freedom, is dependent upon just numerous circumstances or conditions. And so this statement, my salvation comes from me, is a declaration of the biggest kind that says my happiness depends on me. So take a few moments and just consider all of the ways that you feel your salvation is dependent upon some external condition or form. And just be honest about all of those conditions. Some good examples may be the health of the body. Perhaps you feel at times that your peace of mind depends upon being in physical or close proximity to those that you love. Your peace of mind or salvation may feel dependent upon having lots of variety in your activities during your day, being alone perhaps, being with others, having money, having relationships. And it's quite normal and natural for us to think that our happiness is dependent upon those things. And it's certainly an idea that's reinforced in this world. And yet, if we're attributing the cause of our happiness to some external form, by default, we become a victim of the world that we see. Because as the conditions or the forms change around us, we have declared that as those things change, our state of peace, our state of mind will also change. But it does first start with being very honest about the fact that you have assigned your purpose, your meaning, your happiness to all of these external things, that you have believed that your salvation comes from them, that your happiness comes from them. And then a new declaration, a new possibility that enters, that reminds us, my salvation, my happiness, my peace of mind, it comes from me. And not from me as a body, not a result of this body's behavior, but just inherently, that everything that I seek for is already contained within me, that the peace that I seek for is already mine, that the happiness that I seek for is already available to me. And with these next few breaths and these next few minutes, being willing to turn your full attention to that, to discover what is already here, what is already yours. And it's such a great reminder, a wonderful daily reminder as we become tempted to place our feeling of satisfaction or happiness or peace of mind, and the tendency is to want to attribute that to some external cause, but we just keep reminding ourselves that it's a decision in my mind, that the cause of how I feel is at the level of the mind and at the level of the thoughts. So I invite you to bring this little simple practice into your day, just weaving it into your morning, your afternoon, and your evening, even if it's just for a few minutes or a few moments, that your salvation, your peace of mind, that everything you desire comes from you. Lots of love to all of you. Mwah. Love you all, and I hope to see you soon. Namaste.